Hi everyone. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, guys. Hello everyone. Come on in. This is going to be a very quick live stream because it's quite late. It's quite late at night, so come on in, guys. Come on in and let's vibe for about 45 minutes. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Please like the live stream as you come in. Like and share. Like and share as you come in. So I'm just gonna get started so I could get out of here soon. So a quick introduction. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Thatmumof5, and also known as TMO5 Candle Co. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So today's live stream, or this live stream, stems from obviously the topic. So there was actually a video I wanted you guys to listen to before we dive into what has actually happened today. A lot has gone on today, and there was a video I actually wanted us to listen to before we get into all that has happened today. So we're going to play that video, and then we're going to maybe branch out a few things as to what has transpired today at the chat at the panel meeting. So I believe this video was the one made last night by Verydarkblackman before he before they went to the panel, and this is just the evidences where. Hello Shema Margaret, thank you so much, thank you for that. Hi Zoe, welcome. So this video just goes to show that EFCC and the prison correctional facilities, they are full of shite. Yes, they are full of shite. So I'm going to allow us to listen to that video now. All right, please like this please just like the live stream as you comment so I get the video ready. Oh, this is my new place. I never get lights. Anyways, so this is the letter of invitation for tomorrow's hearing in the House of Representatives by 12 o'clock. So some people are invited. Mona come, turn up, most storm that place. So the people invited were Verydarkblackman, Bobrisky, and EFCC officials and the prison officials. Those were the people that were invited, okay? But anyway, that's not the point. Now, so tomorrow they want to do the hearing so that they will know the involvement of EFCC, where they say they collect 15 million naira, according to the voice note from Bobrisky. They collect 15 million naira to drop money laundering charges. One, which is a very big corruption, if eventually it becomes true. And number two, the involvement of the correctional facility, where instead they carry Bobrisky go prison, they go give her one lodge. Oh, if you remember, earlier today, Bobrisky sued me 1 billion. Yes, you know that's right. They were expecting me that I would say, when I don't sue me, oh yeah, now I go drop the part two. As they see, I no grade drop part two, they go delete them from a page. So that lawsuit that Bobrisky served Verydarkblackman yesterday, it's no longer on Bobrisky's Instagram handle. It's no longer on his Instagram handle. You understand? You people think I am familiar with this game now. But anyways, now let me now drop other evidence. Okay. You understand? I'm gonna just take small for the time. You could enjoy this evidence. All right.
Thank God he openly confessed to the judge that tried her.
So that's the prison correctional officer guy, the pastor. I think that's him. I can't remember his name now.
Magistrate court. Her or him. Accommodation that is provided for all male. Are they going to bring Idris with a transgender body look to go and sleep in the general cell with general prisoners? He's a transgender. Transsexuality. No, but he's as a man.
Exactly. That was my argument as well. He was asked in court, what do you identify as? He said, a man. So why then should they put him somewhere else when it's said to the judge in the court that he is a man?
But if now they now say, okay, how do we do it? They now say, okay, let us give him a special place.
And that special place, was it within the prison facility or out with the prison facility? That is the question they've not yet answered. Please like the live stream, guys.
A cat in the prison. They call it for protective custody.
Protective custody. Okay.
They will tear him to pieces because of his body look. He looks like a woman. he moves like a woman. So for her to go to any cell, there are chronic homosexual inmates that are very hungry to go to any length to tear anybody.
All right. So basically, this man don't give us reason why they give Bobrisky a special place. Now, if you look at his reason, even though he also admitted that Bobrisky told the judge that he identified as a man, where he was supposed to make them put him for male prison.
Exactly.
He said, but because of Bobrisky bodily features, you understand, it can't be like woman. So they can't give him special prison. And according to Ram, the reason why they give him special prison is because of, say, they get chronic homosexual, so they don't agree to Bobrisky with men. Do you understand? Now, let me play Bobrisky part in the interview with Bayu. For curiosity made me ask that Bayu show. Let's play this.
Next question. Did you spend your time in
Hello, OJ.
KK in the male or female prison?
You guys remember that interview?
That's deep.
That's deep. Ooh, that's deep. Oh. Hi, Vivi.
I spent it. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I spent it.
The
male correctional center.
He said he spent his time at the male correctional center. That was what Bobrisky said in that interview. And the correctional officer said he was placed in a special correctional center. Where is that special correctional center? Within the prison or out of the prison? They need to come clarify that to us.
Did you see how many minutes it took him to answer that one?
1 minute. 1 minute.
He put in a male or a female cell. He said, that's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep. Oh.
Or female. It took him almost 1 whole minute.
Like this live stream, guys.
And finally, he now said male prison.
Vivi said Bob and Nat center 5 and 6. No be small 5 and 6. That 5 and 6, nobody will separate them.
Now, let me tell you the funniest part about this male prison. He now expatiated by saying that
he loved it there.
He even enjoyed the male prison.
They were giving him stuff.
That's the male correctional, and I love it. And I'll give you a reason why I love it.
Okay.
If they have given me to stay in the female correctional center, I want to have fun. I want to enjoy myself.
Okay.
When I was at the male correctional center, I was the only different people there, like different person there.
Okay.
Different person.
Like the live stream, guys.
They're nice to me. They're showing me care. They're giving me stuff.
Bob was lying. Ojukoroju. Lying. Big lie.
They were being so nice. So if I had...
Meanwhile, that man, they talk, say, they don't agree to Bobrisky for the male prison because they fear, say, homo, goatee, and yash. Because those ones said they are chronic homo. You understand? They say this is the reason why they don't put on there and they can't give them a private place. Now, Bobrisky, they tell us, say, enjoy staying with the male.
Big lie. Big fat lie.
At the end of the day, when I go provide in cellmate,
yes.
all the people when they...
I agree. They need to tell us who was the cellmate. Who were the people he was sharing bathroom with? Who were the people that he was going to eat, maybe lunch, breakfast, whatever? Who were the people? So, in this regard, I agree with Verydarkblackman. Vivi said, lovely braids. I'm jealous. So, thank you. I just finished. Like, you need to see how I was oiling up my stylist. Like, come on, girl. You arrived late. You need to finish my hair. Because I should have done this live stream since 7 o'clock. So, it's still dripping wet at the bottom there. So, that's why I'm trying to dry it. So, let's keep listening to him.
Interrogate them.
One by one.
That's main cell where Bobrisky owner believe. That's in main cell. They will bring all the inmates for that cell. We will sit them down.
Wala,
Go carry them
wala.
enter interrogation room. They go ask each and
Every one of them, yeah.
their accounts of when them and Bobrisky chill. Like me, if you go to
True.
prison, they'll tell you the way where we go. As I go the church area, I go the mosque area. As I go sit down, as I go chill, I go check that guy where we say the Binance guy. I go check.
So what he's saying here makes sense as per somebody who has been in prison before. So what he's saying here actually made sense. Okay.
This, I go the hospital, I go this one, I check everywhere. So they will interrogate all of them where they will Bobrisky. You people are playing with me. You will learn.
You will learn.
You will learn
the hard way. So that's all. That was the first thing I wanted to share this morning with you guys. So the video of that of what he had to say there, and then there was the video of where somebody was getting into Radio Guard. Radio Guard was the other guy who felt entitled, who felt that Bobrisky should have paid him money for, you know, saying good stuff about him. And I love the fact that this girl digged into that guy. I loved it. Let's listen.
Yeah, you're not a good friend. You're not a good person. So you do things looking for benefit. You don't do things from your mind. You just come and just do things because you're not a good person.
Exactly.
Or the Bob beg you to side him.
Asaya.
The Bob come one day and say, Radio man, come and fight for me for one day. How will you do good thing for somebody and you come back
asking for money?
Attacking the person. At this kind of Bob life, you're not coming to come and say, Bob is this one, Bob is this one, Bob is that one. It's not good until Bob.
That was my thought exactly. OJ said your hair is lovely, wine color braids. You're fine, mom. Thank you, OJ. I'm not even sure if it's wine. I think it looks pink, maybe reddish wine. I'm not even sure of the color, but yeah, I just picked something to look different. So I love the same question, the same thing that this girl is saying is the same mindset I've got towards this Radio Guard guy that kept saying that, oh yes, he also has evidence against Bobrisky that Bobrisky was never in prison. Okay.
Or carry something, drink, come buy, everybody will come rest. Who know they above mistake for this life? Because if Bob has given you something, will you come out and talk?
It wouldn't have.
If Bob has given you something, giving you 2 million naira, giving you 1 million naira, bros, you go come outside, can't talk.
You go come
outside, can't talk all this when they talk.
I said be respectful, oh. Marigold.
That is it.
I'm not to be respectful.
Okay.
Radio Guard is our guest. Radio Guard.
So I love the fact that the girl was digging into Radio Guard, say you were a social media handler, you have your own social media, and you were saying good stuff. It's me, Zeno. It's me, Zeno. I really didn't want to come in this night. I wanted to come in, you know, all made up, all dressed up tomorrow. But like, no, this life, if I don't do it tonight, I won't do it. So mainly, I had to jump out of my hairstylist, out of a chair. So yeah, new hair, new me. OJ said Bob is learning in a very hard way. He's learning. In fact, there's a lot. So the same mindset, the same question that this lady had towards that guy Radio Guard is the same thing I had in mind as well. Okay. So let's go on to a few of what happened in prison at the hearing today. I did a short video earlier on, but there's one here where obviously Verydarkblackman was at court. You guys saw that video on my channel. He arrived, a dramatic arrival. You know, he carried Juju man follow body. Juju man with the ring bell. He carried a follow body. He had gloves on. Why was he wearing gloves anyway? You know, and then it was a dramatic entrance to the court. So Verydarkblackman was present, EFCC was present, and the correctional facility people were present as well. But guess who was missing? Bobrisky did not show up. And what did the lawyer say? Let's listen. So Bobrisky is sick. Bobrisky lawyer cries out as he revealed why Bobrisky failed to show up at the ongoing House of Reps invitation. Immediately I heard this lawyer said he was sick, I was expecting the panel people to ask that, is there a proof of sickness? Is there a doctor's fit note to say this is the nature of a sickness? That was why he was not able to come. But I think it was later on that they asked him. His lawyer thought he was going to use Banco because he was like, unfortunately, I apologize. And then he wants to start digging into the case straight away. I loved how people were like, no. You should have been here. You know, so he went on to say that Bobrisky was sick. somebody that was still dancing up until yesterday, that was holding his booby like that yesterday when he was doing all those adverts yesterday. How then was he sick? So I love the fact that the house of I think there was this man in a blue suit who was one throwing most of the reasonable questions. I was watching that live stream and I was like, there's no way I'm going to bring over 4 hours of live stream here for you guys. There was no way I'm going to bring that. So we're just going to be catching on, talking up on the snippets, a little bit of the one I got. So here is what his lawyer had to say about him being sick, okay?
Mr. Unavailable access
so that was Bobrisky's lawyer saying that Bobrisky was sick.
Came in from Lagos this morning to show respect to the committee. Now, the issue of
see, he just said that one sentence, and the next thing he wants to dive into the case straight away. No, that's not how it's done. And you expect that a lawyer who went to law school will be able to say, oh, this is a letter from the doctor confirming his nature of sickness, which is the reason why he's not able to come. But no, the guy just say, I'm sorry, he's not available at the moment. I flew in from Lagos. And then, no, that's not how it's done. Charles said, Bob is not a kid. He should have known better. This is a lesson to all. Trust no one. Fake. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bibi said, everything in Nigeria is a big joke. Oh. In fact, everything in Nigeria is as long as longest bridge in Lagos. Is as long as longest bridge. So I love the fact that they stopped him there to say, no. You can't just come in here and tell us that he's sick and then you want to dive straight into the talk. No. In normal case, even here in the UK, if you're meant to be at a place and you did not arrive and you claim that you were sick, they will ask you, did you go to the GP? Did you like what is the nature of your sickness? And you need to provide a fit note to say this is the nature of your sickness. So I love the fact that they stopped that lawyer there. So you guys heard how they digged into him to say no. And Zeno said, I got a call. Sorry, I love your hair. Thank you so much, but I think that girl that made my hair, she's getting smarter now. She charged me a lot for this hair, but we'll leave that for another day. So let's dive into the next video. So like I said, we're going to be touching on the videos one after the other. So this is the one of when he arrived. That's him there coming out. That's his juju man. That's Verydarkblackman. That's him coming in. Like, was all this necessary? Like, is all of this necessary at all? Sorry that I've got my ring light on. What's that all about? I can't laugh, guys. Drama plenty for Nigeria. Drama plenty. Drama plenty for Nigeria. Vivi said they are all mad people. Can you imagine? It turned going into court into content. It turned going into court into content. Me say I need bell. I think I need a bell. And you see for where he was motioning for whoever was filming him to stop filming. That's his lawyer beside him there. That's lawyer Adeyoju. So that's him signaling to the person who was videoing him. So it turned going into court into content. Like, it's like, see, everybody in Nigeria, they mad as it is now. All right, guys, there's 40 of you watching me. Do you mind liking this live stream, please? Vivi said they are all mad people. Attention seeker. Yes, that's all they are. OJ said Abby, is Bob taking all Nigerians in on cruise? I think he's taking us all on cruise. He's just carrying us. Like I said, he turned it into a joking thing. Zeno said he has to train from it now. Did you expect it? I was not expecting anything else less. So you know where she was, OJ? He wasn't wearing any footwear. He wasn't wearing any. So let's go on to the next video, okay? I think this was where. So this was where the guy, one of the people on there who was wearing the blue suit, I felt it was the only one who had something reasonable to say. Hello, Abby. Welcome. Chema said, I was watching it before I joined this live stream. I was at the place he stylishly apologized. I heard that as well. And I was like, that's coming 24 hours late. Like, it should still meet the falanos in court. For the fact that you did not tender the apology in the 24 hours that they asked him to, you need to meet them in court. I was at the place. He stylishly apologized to Femi Falana, and I was like, this guy, he is a manipulator. Yes. Abby said new hair. Yes, new hair, Abby. That girl, the stylist came late, before she arrived late for my appointment. And then I was like, I need to do a live stream now. How long more? How long more? See, the air is still dripping wet. I had to jump out of my seat, say, I must do this live stream tonight. If I don't do it tonight, I won't be able to do it. So new hair, Abby, new hair. And it's my 20th wedding anniversary tomorrow. It's been 20 years I've been married tomorrow. So yeah, we're talking about that at the end of the live stream. So I think this. So let's listen to this video.
In the sponsor of this parliament to legal representations in issues like this. So we are not going to accept.
So that was when this guy was saying to him that, we are not going to accept the fact that he's not here. He was invited. He had, thank you, OJ. He had notice. And I think at the beginning, the way the panel was set up for this particular thingy was a bit like, it was like as if they were not ready. So you invited people over, the likes of Bobrisky, Verydarkblackman, all of them. And whatever it is that Verydarkblackman has as evidence to show, you should have sent a copy ahead of that date. So the evidence of the video, any printouts, like, WhatsApp, you should have sent those things ahead to the panel so that every person sitting on that panel that day or today would have a copy of everything. So even before then, they will have prepared their questions and then they'll be able to ask you questions when you come in. But they did not have a copy. They were just listening to ask you, to talk. And at some point, when Verydarkblackman realized that Bobrisky was not in court, it was like he would die before he say anything. And I was just like, what's wrong with this guy? You've been invited already. You have your legal counsel beside you. So why would you say you will die before you say anything? Like, seriously? You know what? So this video is a very long one. I don't want to play, but that was where, like I said, the guy in the blue suit, it was the one that I felt like his oblongata was working really well. And also there was another lady who said she was representing K2 or something. 0715, you're asking for too much. I mean, that make they help them, they make them know say they're not just dealing with just ordinary people as well. So, and there was another lady as well who said she was representing maybe K2 or Koshofe. She was like, no, there's a lot of things going on in Nigeria right now that we should be focusing on. But then some people who have some sort of vendetta between them, that they brought such to parliament. To the best of my knowledge, I felt the people that should have been brought to panel should have been EFCC and the prison services. Bobrisky and Verydarkblackman has no business going to that panel. They had no business going to that panel. All Verydarkblackman could have done is tender all of the evidence he had, those things he released online, submit it to the panel. And then EFCC, the correctional facilities, they are the arm of government that should have been brought into that panel. So I don't see the need for Bobrisky and EFCC, Bobrisky and Verydarkblackman being there. That's my own opinion, though. That's my own opinion. So let's go on to the next video. Because I said, this is the one that caught my eye that I want us to think about. So while Verydarkblackman was in court, he tweeted a message at Files. He said, at Files the guy, if you see the nonsense way they go on here, you go drop lawsuit, make we focus on the bad eggs, we won't buy country. Them dumb they cast themselves here. Don't get it twisted. Your father and my father in the struggle. If you were here, you will understand. I know go defame Baba FF, bless up. Man to man, God bless you. For me, that's a little bit too late because it gave you 24 hours for you to have sent that message, but you did not, and you're now sending it how many hours later? So for me, this is him just trying to find a weak and free way out to divert things away from the father. But those ones have said no. They gave you 24 hours to retract whatever you have said, and I believe it's over how many days now since Files gave him that suit to retract, but he did not. Falana also, Baba came out as well to say, retract what you have said about them. 24 hours is over. So this time around, I would not accept that Verydarkblackman's apology or stylish apology. They let them go to courts because he needs to learn. Okay, he really needs to learn that it's not everything that you actually see that you're going to rush along and bring to social media. OJ said, Mom5, please, is Big Brother Nigeria currently on here? If yes, they're not go make money, trust me, because these two clowns they're already taking over. Big Brother is on, and I think that the freeze was talking I think that the Freeze did a live stream today about the fact that people are no longer watching. Who won't watch BBN Nigeria? What benefit is BBN Nigeria bringing to someone's life anyway? So whoever is watching it, they are just wasting their time. So I know the next thing I wanted us to talk about was where the prison officer was saying to us that Mummy of Lagos, aka Bobrisky, was not put inside a general cell. So let's listen to that as well.
On ambition, on the 13th
His mugshot. That's Bobrisky's picture when he was in prison. Did you guys see what he looked like? Did you guys see his mugshot? What he looked like? Let me rewind it a little bit. Look at Mummy of Lagos. Look at his mugshot. Can you guys see him without hair, without all the makeup? He looks like Ala Ninja Wire. That Yoruba. What's that funny Baba? Eleha. No, not Eleha. I can't remember his name now. He's an albino, and he does Yoruba film, and he can curse. That's exactly what he looks like. Voila. So let's keep listening to the correctional officer. So the correctional officer said, we didn't put Bobrisky inside general cell population because he is a trans blah 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 and has female features. If we had put him in general cell with the rest inmates, they will have pied Bobrisky overnight. Kirikiri prison is filled with lots of hardened criminals who are convicted, RAP blah blah blah, and even many convicted for SO me. You all know that. So that was what the deputy controller of the Kirikiri prison, so which was the Oga that, you know, that Bobrisky's godfather spoke to and then put Bobrisky out with there. So Abby said, for where they are still trending on Twitter. Oh, I don't think people are watching BBN. So Nigerian youth and BBN are 5 and 6. Okay. Oh. Chairman said Niger matter pass waiting Big Brother fit sub. Exactly. I really don't watch it right from the start. I don't watch it right from start either. You're me Elesho, exactly. Elesho Enunjawaya. That's him. Thank you, Choma. That's who he looked like in his mugshot there. So let's listen to what this correctional deputy controller has to say as well.
His rights are sacrosanct. His rights.
What rights? Is this then stylishly telling us now that Nigeria is now accepting of people with, you know, who are not sure of what gender they want to be? Is that what this deputy controller is saying to us? You know, I said this yesterday, that is Nigeria, or are they trying to start something that we are listening to, that we are aware of, but they are trying to put a law that will allow them? I mean, I don't know, maybe that's a good or a bad thing, but is this Nigeria trying to say that, oh yes, you're allowed to be a trans? So let's keep listening to Baba.
It's important for us to protect. And that is why we don't have to put going into a general cell. Before the next morning, they will bring up the letter. Because there are a lot of people here who are convicted and are standing trial for rape and even sodomy. So we cannot allow that. If we had allowed that to happen, the same public that are clapping for BDM and Bobrisky today will begin to cast aspersions on the Nigerian Correctional Service for not managing Bobrisky well.
Like, I still don't understand why they have to manage him well. Boy said it was a man in prison. So what are they managing well? What are they managing well? He told them because it was a male. Hey, Nanjao, what video have I got here again? So I think this was where VDM was addressing and presenting his own fact. The audio was very, very terrible in there. So it might be a little bit noisy, but you guys just have to. I'm sure most of you have seen the video anyway, but these are the high points that I find, like, okay, Nigeria needs to, like I said, there was no need for VDM to be there, and there's no need for Bobrisky to be there. The people who have been called out are the arms of government, and they are the EFCC and the correctional prison facilities officers. Those are the people who are actually deep in this case that they should be investigated. So yeah, let's listen to what Verydarkblackman has to say. It's a bit noisy, but let's see if you can listen to it.
Now, in the video I posted online, I explained everything. For the people that saw the video, it was well detailed and well explained. How I got hold of that recording is as a result of Bobrisky, somebody he knows money. So according to the story and according to the evidence, that's a proof of chat that was sent to me. The person borrowed Bobrisky 4 million naira when Bobrisky was in the EFCC detention, or rather,
like this live stream, guys.
The person gave him the money on the, sorry, excuse me, on the 19/6/2024. The person gave him the money, 4 million naira. It was transferred to this account number 0496411279. Abiola Okuneye, as you know, Bobrisky's name is Okuneye, so probably Kuda. So apparently this is brother's account. So when it was time to get the money back, according to the story the guy told me and the evidence I saw, he told Bobrisky he wanted that money to complete his bill in Lagos. So that was why he wanted the money. So it's now time to pay. From the receipt I have here, he sent him a message, Bobrisky refused to respond. Sent him another one after like a few days, Bobrisky also refused to respond. When Bobrisky eventually responded, Bobrisky said, I'm going to give you the money in 19th September. So September 1st, the guy reached out to Bobrisky again, Bobrisky refused. And the next thing that followed it was blackmail. He said, I'll tell them that you are kissing me. So the guy felt very, very somehow, because he felt like he was not going to get his money. God so kind, there's Verydarkblackman that has the platform to call out the people that owes money and will pay. So a friend of mine who is very popular contacted me and he said, VDL, see what's going on. And I said, okay, no problem. If you have received, send it. Then when he sent it, now I'll say something here. When he sent it, immediately I made a video, like first video, and I said, Bobrisky, I'm giving you 4 hours to pay back. Then he started begging the guy. Now, what I'm going to say now, my lawyer does not know. Now, he started begging the guy. Then he paid. Immediately, he paid. But when I listened to the audio, I said, nah, even though you paid, this has to go there out there, man.
All right, so now it's clear from what he said. Bobrisky already paid that money. It was after Bobrisky paid that money that Verydarkblackman released the video, that audio. You guys just heard him there, and I've just heard him clearly. Did you guys hear that? It was after Bobrisky paid that money. So he said he sent a message to Bobrisky that you have to pay this money in 4 hours. So Bobrisky paid that money, and then obviously it was sent that audio. And he said when you listen to that audio, you were like, nah, this audio has to come out. So this VDM is a I don't want to call him name before his fans come here. You guys, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit so you guys can hear. Bobrisky paid that money. It was after Bobrisky paid that money that VDM released that audio. So let me take it back a little bit. Listen, guys.
To pay back. Then he started begging the guy. Now, what I'm going to say now, my lawyer does not even know. Now, he started begging the guy. Then he paid. Immediately, he paid. But when I listened to the audio, I said, nah, even though you paid, this has to go there out there, man.
So you guys heard. So I think Choice TV was right yesterday. It was after Bobrisky paid that money that Verydarkblackman released that audio. See now, it's better, it's even good that we heard this. So VDM had no reason to release that audio. He could have just taken it to the police or contacted the Falanos and say, oh, they've got a video, I've got an audio that has your name in it. This maybe even play it to them. And then from there, they can decide what to do with that, moving forward. So in this case, I think I understand that he wants to expose bribery and corruption, but the way he went about it was wrong. So I think I understand why the Falanos are not keeping quiet about this. So, guys, can you turn your volume, your noise down, please? So, in my own opinion, Shakalat, you have yours and I have mine. if I was in his shoes, the way he handled this case situation, I wouldn't have handled it that way, because the main thing you were fighting for was that he should pay the money. So he paid this money, he was begging, and he paid the 4 million naira. And then you all heard him there. Oh, you were like, oh, yes, so, yes, yeah, you've paid the money, but no, this has to come out. Why don't you, rather than you exposing it then, why don't you go to your legal counsel and say, oh, by the way, lawyer, oh, I've got this voice recording, oh, so does that mean that Bobrisky was not in prison? This is da. The lawyer will have advised on best way to go, rather than you bringing it to social media as content. Sherman said, what was Bobrisky's offense in the first place? Because Chief Priest did the same thing. I mean, exactly. So I think, see that money laundering charge case. I don't think EFCC had enough evidence to hold Bobrisky for money laundering. They just used that to make money off him. And as it is now, so far, it's looking as if Bobrisky lied, that he never paid any money. Because from these interviews that we've all listened to today, this live stream that we've all listened to today, at some point, EFCC were like, they never collected any money from him. That they asked Bobrisky to come identify the men he paid 50 million to, that he was not able to identify them. So who did he pay 50 million to? Who were the people who collected 15 million from him? Because from all of the live stream of that panel today, it looks as if Bobrisky was lying. And I won't be surprised if he was lying as well. So why would Bobrisky lied that he paid 50 million to EFCC? Why would he lie? Because people are like, oh, Bobrisky can lie, Bobrisky can lie, Bobrisky can lie. And somebody who is desperate for money, they will say any story. They will say any story. So it's just a bit sketchy here. All I'm saying, based on this evidence that Verydarkblackman is giving, you were fighting for Bobrisky to pay that money. And he paid the money. Why did you release the audio to the public? You should have contacted your lawyer and say, oh, lawyer, so. I have this in my hand. This is proof that Bobrisky did not go to prison. Look at what he alleged here. He said he paid so. He paid so. They could have done it in a way that at the end of the day, we would just come out and hear, oh, no, there will be a case whereby EFCC will come out and say, oh, they're investigating. So, but then I just felt like the way he came out to handle this case was totally wrong. Let's keep listening to him. For what he did there, I don't think it was fair that even after Bobrisky already paid the money, that he had to bring out the video. There was no need for him to have brought that audio. That's my opinion. Your opinion might differ from mine, okay? So let's keep listening to him.
Because EFCC cannot go around harassing some boys, young boys.
Chairman said, Jesus said, but it wasn't in jail. Yes, we have already ascertained that fact. It was never in jail. It was in an apartment outwith of jail. So the question now is, why people said he was lying? Obviously, he claimed in that audio that EFCC charged him 15 million naira. Why did they charge him 15 million naira? And EFCC needs to come out and tell us why the money laundering charge was dropped. Was it because because at some point from that audio, you could hear Bobrisky say, I told them that I have so followers on Facebook, on YouTube, on so, I get paid money. And the EFCC were telling him that even with all of those things, all of those handle that you've got there, it's not enough to be able for you to be able to afford the kind of lifestyle or houses you are building. So EFCC needs to come out. So at the end of the day, all attention should be facing EFCC now. All attention should be on EFCC now. So why would Bobrisky lied that he paid somebody 15 million naira? And again, EFCC people are saying that they've already invited Bobrisky to come identify the officers whom he paid 15 million naira to. They said in quote that he was not able to identify any of them. So what's going on here? What's actually going on? Sherman said VDM is a manipulator. He should have called the FCC when Cubana Chief Priest bailed himself out. When the video exactly, he did it. So he's selective on whom he's picking battles with. Allegedly, why didn't he call them? I agree with you, Sherman. Zito said we already know it's a personal vendetta, and I'm like, until both of them come up and tell us what is actually happening between both of them, we will not get to know why this Tom and Jerry thing is going on. But let's keep listening to him.
Somebody with a godfather will be pulling stunts. I was detained in the prison. My very good friend, Sean Kusi, was detained as well. A lot of boys are inside the prison. Bobrisky is not any way better than them. So I agree. Any reason why I should keep the audio. I kept the receipt of his payment, which he paid that day. So immediately I got it, which was on Tuesday, September 24th, on Tuesday, just 6 days ago, I think. Then the chat acknowledging when he was disturbing the guy that wants to refund immediately after he saw my video. And then yes, the chats.
See, that was why I said this panel just felt like they were not ready for what was coming. They should have been sent all these things ahead before Verydarkblackman came in, so that they could follow him based on what he was talking. Copies should be handed out to each person on that panel. So all this just felt like a shit show to me. Like, how can you go to a panel? All the evidence you brought, they don't even have a copy to refer to why you are presenting what you are presenting as evidence. It was all shit show to me. But let's keep listening.
Chats where he blackmailed the guy. There's a particular place where he blackmailed the guy. The chat also asking for the money. As a reminder, we would like to read one part on September 4th. He said, "Dear Bobrisky, this is a reminder for the return of the loan amount of 4 million naira as agreed. The due date for the return is September 1st. Mind you, this September 1st for Bobrisky that gave him the dates." Then he said, "Can you use the attachment account details to send the refund in the sense account number?" So because he didn't get it, he came to me. So I'll read the plans of the blackmail that made him, because yes, I like.
They're all a bunch of, I don't even know what to call them, because like I said, evidence should have been handed in prior to Verydarkblackman and the rest coming in. Not them coming in with their evidence, and all of them were just listening to him. They don't have something to refer to. So, which meant that they were not able to prepare questions ahead of when they are all sitting at panel. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So it's just like me going for maybe like a talk show, and I don't have an idea of the topic they want me to discuss about, but just because they know that I'm a nurse, they or assume that whatever topic they want to discuss, that I will just flow along with it. No, you should give me something. Like, okay, this is the topic we are talking about. You can come in any angle related to your profession. So it was a shit show. It was like a shit show. Let me remove this person here. It was like a shit show. Let's keep listening, guys. Chairman said, panel that I believe some of them go they sleep for that amount of time. It shouldn't have lasted that long. It shouldn't have been something that they would do in a day. You should have done it over a certain amount of days or even weeks. They just want to do it wuru.
Okay, so this part, after requesting,
unprepared. Even the person who carry the evidence come is not prepared.
So this part, the guy was saying is like, I don't think you get the president to pay you out of the person who this is not fair. I'm not paying you like this, and I was given what to say. When you kiss me, did you give me any money? Your visit to Nigeria that you kissed me in Lagos, did you give me anything? I didn't ask you for money. No, because I am fucking okay.
Abi Chioma said, since the days of NSAS panel, I don't know say Nigeria panel says enough. From what happened today, in fact, Zeno said most of them don't. That's why I said evidence should have been handed in to the panel office days ahead to help them prepare. They should all have a copy, so that way it can help them prepare their own questions for each of the people that were invited there. Hi Rubio, you're absolutely right. They weren't prepared at all. They knew what they were doing. Exactly. I understand that angle, Ruby. So, it was a shit show. Shit show.
If not EFCC, you think I'm going to ask you for money?
Did you guys say that? From what he was reading, from Bobrisky's message to that guy, he was owing money. Bobrisky was saying that if not for EFCC, do you think I would ask you for money? So, why would Bobrisky keep on saying EFCC asked him for money? Why? So there's somebody who's not being truthful here. Is Bobrisky actually lying, or is EFCC trying to cover their track by denying that he paid them money? So everything now, all attention, all investigation should be on EFCC, because they are the Economic Financial Crime Commission. They should be the one to be investigating any financial crime offenses, but they're actually the one sleeping in that mud. they're actually the one being caught in something that they should not even hear that any of their officers are actually doing.
It's because of EFCC. If not EFCC, do you think I'm going to ask you for money? You are typing all this lesson to someone help you post flyers without collecting anything from you. Wow. Go ahead and call me out. I will respond to you on IG. You know I am.
So if Bobrisky was actually lying, he wouldn't have told that guy to, oh yeah, go ahead and call me out. If Bobrisky was lying about EFCC, he wouldn't have said that. He wouldn't have said to that his boy, his friend that borrowed the money, oh yeah, call me out, because he knew that he's already chatted to this guy. Yeah, he did not know the guy recorded him, but yes, he must have. He knew he had some sort of conversation with the guy for the guy to have borrowed him money, right? So if Bobrisky was actually lying, he wouldn't have dared that guy to call him out. So I don't think Bobrisky is lying in this regard. I don't think he's lying. I might be wrong, but thinking about all of this, I don't think he's lying. But let's keep listening.
And I don't care. You will get your money, I have your account. I don't want to look like someone that is ungrateful. But that you give me 24 hours in the eyes of it. I am waiting for you to go for going out. So apparently the guy told me was going to tell me. So these are the evidence I'm going to present. Additionally, after this, there's a second one.
So apparently there's a second and third voice recording. Wahala, everybody. Zeno said, but Bob didn't know it was recorded, plus he may have thought the guy wouldn't want to get exactly. So that's why I said I don't think he was lying about EFCC collecting money from him. I don't think he was lying. So you all heard now, but Verydarkblackman said there's part 2 and there's part 3. Everybody, everybody, but I don't think we will hear the part 2 or part 3. I don't think we will. So let me go on to the next video that wants us to listen to. So I think this was where Verydarkblackman was saying that he was not gonna die before he say anything, obviously knowing that Bobrisky was not there. So yeah, it says that I won't say anything until Bobrisky and EFCC chairman arrive. And I was just like, what's the need for that? You've been summoned. Yeah, you want to, it's good that you've respected the House of Panel and you've attended. If the others they want not attend, I'm sure they're not going to take it lightly with them for not attend, because they had enough time to prepare themselves. So and when I hear him say, I'm not going to say anything, I was just like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, you carry your leg, waka enter there, and you have your legal counsel there. So why wouldn't you want to talk? It's not as if maybe they're going to hold you. You have your lawyer by your side. If it's a thing that you're not willing to talk, or if your lawyer did not think that was necessary, your lawyer wouldn't be there. But then your lawyer is there. It's your chance for you to take the time and present whatever evidence you've got. So him saying that, I'm not going to say anything until, like, I felt that him being childish, and it was making it look all about himself. Like, you have the floor, make use of it. So let's listen to him there.
Now, my lawyer will really want to talk, and I'm not saying the word, because I don't want to work out from people that really want to speak my mind. So I won't say anything until this is there and EFCC chairman is here.
You already there. Said he's not going to say anything until EFCC and Bobrisky is there. And I was just like, my boy, you do all right. Guys, like this live stream, please. I'm not going to be here for a very long time, maybe another 15 minutes. I'm just going to quickly round up an hour and then we are out. So this is his lawyer now, Verydarkblackman's lawyer talking.
I'm just echoing what we are discussing. Number two, he's saying that he has not said he's not going to speak. At least we came prepared, we came with almost everything that is needed by this committee here. We have even come with additional evidence that is not available online. We have come with everything. So he's not saying, I don't want to assist the committee, I don't want to talk. He's saying because that person who should be here, who is not here, who has sent a lawyer to represent he or she, that
Bobrisky is now confusing everybody. He or she. People don't even know what to refer to him as. Voila, plenty everywhere. You can even hear people laughing. He or she. And I think it was a slap on the face for Bobrisky not being there. It was like, who the hell is Bobrisky? Who the hell is he? Why was he not there? That's why I think also the attention should be on identifying and exposing who that his godfather is. Who is actually telling him that, okay, go on song, nothing will happen. Do whatever you want to do, nothing will happen. Who is that person? Who is that person?
He's not meant to talk directly, like meant to talk to his counsel. That's just all he's saying, and nothing more.
Eventually, he went ahead to talk. Maybe they gave him condition that, come, if you don't talk, we'll go hold you. I'm not sure, but because obviously he was not going to talk. But eventually, he went ahead to give his evidence, which we heard before this one. Oh, as if I knew. So they told him, if you don't speak, you're going to be held. They will have arrested him. Naija, my country. But no one go into jail. You just had to talk, even with his legal present, even with his lawyer present there. So I see why that lady said he was, threatened, hence why he decided to give his evidence. Wow. Okay.
And also, in the voice notes, Bobrisky said something about the godfather. So it's obvious that there's a godfather somewhere that might maybe told him not to come, and then nothing will happen because he has disrespected everybody here by not coming, and you are trying to force me to go, and you are already throwing me the two threats that you detain me. I was still in the cell, and this not my.
So he was definitely threatening that if he doesn't speak, they were going to detain Verydarkblackman. But Bono wants him for jail. He decided to, Zeno said no, be Bob's starter mode. Senators do the same thing, being sick on court day. Exactly, I understand that. Yeah.
So I'm going to stay there until the journey. But for now, I will not say anything. If I say anything, they will.
Actually, he said he was not going to speak, that he would rather stay in prison. Let me rewind that for you guys so you hear him.
No, and you are already throwing me the two threats that you detain me. I was still in the cell, and this is not my first time, it's not my second time. So I'm going to stay there until the journey. But for now, I will not say anything. If I say anything, they will.
He said it's not be the first time when they go court prison, but that he will go and stay. They should detain him. He will stay there until Bobrisky is ready to come to that panel. That until then he should buy if he speak. And then a lady was like, are you serious? But oh boy, later maybe they told him that both you and your lawyer will be held if both of you don't go and give your evidence there, because eventually he presented the evidence. Okay, he did. All right, let's move on to the next clip. There's a lot to actually go through here, but there are some that I'm going to be reading. So obviously we already talked about the fact that the prison correctional facilities are saying that they have to protect Bobrisky because he has female features. We already discussed that, and we already watched that video. It was the first one we watched. And then where's the other clip I want us to so another funny one was this, the correctional officer. You know that interior minister, obviously Bobrisky, the Verydarkman said that interior minister has already, taken action and that they've suspended 5 prison officers. Today, the Oga was there talking. They asked him, were you not suspended? The Oga said it's only on social media they suspended him. So they told us in the public that they've suspended him. Meanwhile, Oga was the prison correctional officer was still going to work. So they told the public that him and in total that 5 officers were suspended. So who were the 5 officers that were suspended? So they were putting it to this correctional officer that was speaking that, but you were suspended. He said that was just on social media. I was only suspended on social media. So that suspension was not actually true. So a guy interior officer, what did you do? Because now you've been using Verydarkman as your I don't even know, as your garment that Tinubu should not move you, because obviously Tinubu has been moving people up and down. And Verydarkman was like, if Tinubu move interior officer, that he's going to protest. So what as interior, people have started calling out that interior officer as well. That Shebi Verydarkman said you've already done something, and they've suspended the correctional officers. That so Oga interior officer, what have you done? What have you done? You want to use Verydarkman as a tool to help you with your political agenda, Abi? So here, Verydarkman said, them asked Oga of prison if he was suspended based on the news from the Ministry of Interiors. He said, now social media suspension, and in real, he wasn't suspended. Showing at the scene, so in real, Femi Ola said caricature trial, no be small caricature. So in real life, he was not suspended. They only told us that we are enjoying entertainment by the interior officers or the interior office that he was suspended. Meanwhile, he was not. There's a video of where he was saying that. I don't know what Verydarkman was saying here.
If I see
So I think I have that video of where the officer was saying that he was not suspended in real life. Let me find that video. I'm sure I downloaded it. Let me go and find it for you. Guys, I'm rounding up. I don't want this live stream to be too long. Let me see if I can find it. My phone, I just pray this phone do not break down because the amount of stuff I've downloaded on the amount of Tatafo that I have downloaded on it.
Justice. I want to ask you something, sir. Are you under suspension? Are you under suspension? There was a press release by the National Day and News that I and my colleague, Vice Mom, and some others have been suspended. Were you given reasons for the suspension? No reason was given. No reason. So they just send you a letter and tell you to go home. They didn't send me a letter, sir. Are you on suspension? You said yes. In social media suspension,
social media suspension.
We are going to I want to ask you something, sir.
I think we already listened to that.
We are going to do justice. I want to ask you something, sir. Are you under suspension? No letter was given to you to that effect. Are you under suspension? There was a press release by the National Day and News.
There was a press release.
My colleague, Vice Mom, and some others have been suspended. Were you given reasons for the suspension? No reason was given. No reason. So they just send you a letter and tell you to go home. They didn't send me a letter, sir.
They didn't send me a letter.
Are you on suspension? You said yes. It is social media suspension.
Social media suspension. Because on a normal day, if he was suspended, he should not be the one giving evidence.
We are going to be.
So according to the press release, so if he was actually on suspension, as it should be, it wouldn't be the one presenting this case at the panel. So that's to show that they lied to the public. Oga said they did not give him any letter. They did not issue him any letter. They just told him to go home. So it was only social media suspension. So according to the press release here, following the viral trending video on social media on alleged infractions by officers of the Nigerian Correctional Service related to Mr. Idris Okunaye, widely known as Bobrisky, the Civil Defense Correctional Fire and Immigration Services Board has suspended forthwith the following senior officers. So they gave the names of all the officers. So far, it was 5 officers that were suspended according to this press release. But Oga, among the person that was named, said he was not suspended. You see how they are lying to us? You guys see how they are lying to us? Chairman Margaret said, this country don't go. I beg until in case they want to start another slave trade, make you quickly give us something. How I want to take no now? Chairman, how will I know? Femi said, Nigerians are waiting for the outcome. Honestly, I felt like for the fact that it took hours online today, I felt they want to rush it. And this is not the kind of case they should rush. Okay, so it's going to take a long time. And even for me, I'm interested in the outcome Obviously, Bobrisky did not attend, and they've said that obviously I'm sure they're going to be having another sitting, and they've said that he has to be there. And for the fact that he did not attend today, they should fine him heavily. They should fine him heavily. If possible, not financial fine. They should put him in jail for 2 weeks. They should put him in jail for 2 weeks. So there's another video here of when Verydarkblackman was told to off the mic. I don't know what was happening there, but let's listen to that video.
About you, I will tell. Whenever you give us I will say, especially you, I will say. And I'll be very, very honest. I will not say anything about this out there because Nigeria has gone down. Now I will tell you people to actually do the right thing because the judiciary system is messed up so bad. It's messed up so bad. You have to save your face.
He's actually educating the people in the panel. Voila. Right, you guys should send me super chats. Okay, you guys should send me super chats. I'm sure you are all enjoying this late night gist. You guys should send me super chats. Okay, he's actually advising the people in the panel. This guy, he don't drink shayo, he don't drink emu, pami, he's high on palm wine.
I believe a lot of APC members are here. Everybody to
What's his business with APC? I believe you know all APC members. What has this got to do with APC? What has this got to do with political party? What has it got to do with that? See, this is when at times he overtalks. He says things when that does not even relate to what's on ground. So that's why someone like me don't take him serious. At times, I don't. So that's that from my the ones I downloaded onto my laptop, but there's much more because lots of people have lots of stuff to talk about. I mean, people has lots of things to say. Mohammed said I talk too fast. Oh, all right, okay, sorry. I know I talk too fast, but I can't help it. Sorry. So people had something to say. So there's this lady called Rita. I think that was where I found out as well when he said that he was going to be detained. So this person was saying that Nigeria should be ashamed because they threatened him. If he doesn't talk, we'll lock you up.
So who go no? Who get the lowest? I even heard a House of Reps member tried to threaten Lydian that if he does not speak, they were going to arrest him.
Yeah, we heard that as well.
All the other parties that were invited. I love this young man's confidence. I love the fact that he was fearless. He was able to defend. They had nothing to say unless those other parties showed up. It took time before Bobrisky's lawyer came with the feigned excuse of being ill. What a shame. But I tell you, with the way things are playing out, as you get Godfather, and as I get Godfather, at some point, all of us will get that Godfather.
Nothing will work again.
Everybody will get Godfather for Nigeria. That is my prayer. People can't see who they go marginalize and who they will put in prison.
Absolutely.
What a shame. What a theater. A legislative arm of government, House of Representatives. Look at how the name of that body is being rubbed in the mud.
On the mud, yeah.
I love the fact that he refused to speak. She been arrested. They can go ahead and arrest him. Because where are the other parties?
Because at the end of the day, he said he was not going to talk, but he went on to, to give his evidence. And here in the UK as well, if there was meant to be any sort of hearing like that and all the parties do not attend, in most cases, they will have gone ahead. They will have gone ahead, okay? In most cases, they will have gone ahead. But in VDM's case, in this type of matter today, I felt they should have postponed, they should have adjourned. I felt they should have adjourned. And it's good in a way because, which means that they are not just going to sit down and finish everything in one sitting. This case is not something they will sit a whole day. No, it's something they should do over weeks, if possible. Because at the end of the day, everything Bobrisky mentioned in that audio, they have to address it one after the other. One after the other. They have to address it one after the other. And new things came out today. Like that officer that said he was not suspended, was only suspended on social media. So now we've been open to something else. The interior officer, what is his role in all of this? Because it was the one that Verydarkblackman said, oh, interior officer has done his job. He was the one who was behind the officers being being suspended, blah 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 blah. And then we went from him being the one behind the fact that those officers were suspended to Verydarkblackman saying, President Tinubu, you've been shuffling your officers. Do not remove this officer from so because he's doing his job. Like, what is the motive of this interior officer? I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Like this live stream, guys. I'm getting somewhere with this. We're almost there.
Now, una invite VDM and Bobrisky come. Anybody that invites somebody should be able to make that person feel comfortable.
Yes.
That boy now, he don't feel comfortable. Number one. That's why he was talking the way he was talking. I'm not saying it's correct, all the things he said. That's number one. Number two, why did Bobrisky not come?
He said he was sick now. You don't hear.
Why did the two people come? One come with a lawyer, the other one send a lawyer. He's not less busy now because we see saying the post.
Yeah.
He delete, he talk, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he's too big to respect.
To respond. I felt he should be arrested.
Invite.
I felt Bobrisky should be arrested.
That's number two. Number three, Verydarkman. Are you going to this as a socialite? Are you entering the House of Rep this thing as a pretty mic? That thing that don't be like that thing the way pretty mic they do when they enter this. Everybody knows that pretty mic thing be that thing.
Exactly. Now pretty mic they do that.
Okay, you are wearing your
native outfit.
Clothes. No problem.
You wear a glove.
Which one come the
bagam.
Sanitizer, you can't do like this. You can't do like this. They do skits.
That's why I said it turned into content. You know, guys, I said earlier on that I didn't take him seriously because it turned into a content. He carried a juju guy. He was wearing gloves. Like it turned it into like.
You don't understand? You get some things where you go at least show say you did serious.
Yes.
All this is what we know if you do when we take. Anyway, now our leaders are concerned. To say our leaders safe. I'm not blaming this present leadership. I'm saying generally.
Generally.
To say they don't respect themselves. People nobody disrespect them like this.
Exactly.
Because first of all, Bobrisky not coming is an insult.
Absolutely, I agree.
You don't understand? It's an insult. Because this thing involved him and you people invited him.
Yes.
So why is Bobrisky not
Not there?
In fact, I expected somebody from the committee to say that
he should be arrested.
Verydarkman is here and Bobrisky is not here. We cannot continue. And we are giving so. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's let it be fair. You will want Judge Matter, you go make a day fair. You know, make a be like say you don't day one side. Do you understand? It can be perceived like that. Because the boy now because if you say this one where they don't come. Why? You didn't hear what he was saying. He said he has a godfather. That Bobrisky has a godfather. Maybe it's the godfather that don't know to come. Do you understand? These are the little things that matter at the end of the day. Now, that's aside. Verydarkman, watch your tongue. You see this your mouth.
Exactly. You need to watch his tongue. Yeah.
Which one be you rather die. Bring that one.
There's no need for that.
You doesn't need to get to that level.
Exactly.
At least you don't already they invite you. You don't already DJ.
You were there.
Let us see what will now happen.
Exactly.
Okay, you are not speaking, and then you stand up. Which one come be say
you rather die. You rather go to prison.
They don't even have they can't send you to prison. House of Rep no get the authority to send person go prison.
Okay. Wait until then.
You don't be judge. You get now. Let's leave that aside. The last thing I want to say, Verydarkman, if you publicly came out to disrespect, disregard, defame the foreigners, you should also come out with your full chest. That full chest, when you say disrespect them, when you say defame them, you should come outside with that same full chest to apologize if you want to apologize.
Exactly.
Nobody asks you anything. You say you no go apologize. Say you no defame. Now only you talk say you will yes now 6 months to 1 year.
To 1 year they will give you. Like the live stream, guys.
Saying that files. If you dare here, if you see what they happen, you know say an activist. The papa na our father for
Abi.
you know say so you know all these things.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's already late because they gave me 24 hours.
Exactly, it's past 24 hours now.
Hours.
Yeah.
You don't understand?
Yeah.
So you can now see now that even the Verydarkman is feeling the heat.
He is.
Entertainment to una, but
he is.
The where they should, I know where they pay now.
Exactly.
When we talk all this is avoidable.
Absolutely.
All these things now, if we not even they follow, they talk all this, if we know they face the Bobrisky, the how authentic
the evidence
was,
yeah.
and
EFCC
and
the correctional officers.
But now you don't drag yourself enter inside because you two you are at fault.
Exactly.
But I wish you all the best too. I wish you know the year one. So I wish you the best.
You know the year one. That goat.
Wish you long life. Even you
say you talk like one does. You talk like who like don't tire. So I don't wish you long life. I don't wish you any other thing.
We don't know what to wish him.
You know understand? Because you said you don't want the best for yourself.
Exactly.
Imagine say you did us already say you yes, you go prison, you've been there
go prison for 6 months. That you're happy to stay in prison till Bobrisky attends.
Leadership needs to be our leaders need to do better. You invite person come. You invite two people come. One person attended honor the invite. Are you not supposed to even treat that person in a more respectful way?
I agree with him, yeah.
Not be us now left now enter office.
Now so
if we see truth, more we talk.
Now so
if we see truth, more we talk.
Yes.
You know understand?
Yes, so
that's all I have to say because you know some of all these things not add up to me.
Exactly. It's starting to not make sense, but with that being said, let's move on. Then we've already heard where the correctional officer where he was saying that Bobrisky had female features, hence why they had to put him in. So it's obviously clear Bobrisky was never held in the prison. It's obviously clear. Okay. So in the way, and I think Verydarkblackman has stylishly apologized to the Falana.
Right now, some people are taking advantage of what is going on to target Femi Falana, and I would like to still say here now that I apologize to him for the things.
It's too late.
However, it's so sad that his name was inside that movie. I could not believe it as well. That was why that was the part that even irritated me more. Which I said I refuse to believe that you will be part and part.
It's turning the narrative round.
Make people take somebody out of prison and to get a pardon. So I have the.
So that's it. That's Verydarkblackman stylishly apologized about Falana, but it's past the 24 hours it was given. It's past the 24 hours it was given. So I don't know if the Falanos are going to accept that apology, but yeah, that's him stylishly. So this was where they were talking about that correctional officer that said that he was not suspended. So people have started calling out the Ministry of Interior to say that the minister na 419 say the minister na 419 that your office released a statement that these people have been suspended, but now Oga said no, he was not suspended, that he was just suspended on social media. So you guys already heard that, okay? And let's listen to this.
The chairman and the co-chair of the joint committee.
I want us to listen to this one. Okay, let me download it. So this is where they were talking about the money that Bobrisky claimed, saying that they said that he's not able to use his account because there's a block on his account. So let's listen to what they have to say about this. So this is them saying that there was nothing like that. This is them saying there was nothing like that.
Evidence I shall give. That the evidence I shall give to this committee
shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth. I stand to represent him. He says his sincere apologies for not being here due to the exigencies of duty that came on though he would have wished to be here. The letter of investigation into this very deep and disturbing allegation, we would like to.
Their network there was bad.
Make this presentation on behalf of the executive chairman very quickly. Our attention was drawn to the viral video published by Young Martins, Verydarkblackman video, wherein it praised Olaruwaju, Okeleya, aka Bobrisky, and ex-convicts alleged that the officials of the commission received the sum of 15 million naira to drop money laundering count in charge FRO investors.
I believe this guy is from the EFCC, okay?
In the same video, the publisher, Verydarkblackman, and Bobrisky, made this presentation to an undisclosed friend of his.
Their network was bad.
To receive a financial support from. Attached here is a copy of the charge we have marked as enclosure 1. Given the gravity of the offense, which touches on our core value as a commission, touches serious than our core value, we do not take kind to professionalism, and collaboration. The executive chairman promptly constituted a team to investigate the claim and equally issued a statement through his various social media accounts to that effect. While the investigation is still ongoing, the executive chairman received from this honorable house an invitation direct appearance and the concerned officers of the commission before this honorable committee for an investigative hearing. Upon close scrutiny and analysis of that video that gave rise to this investigative hearing, the commission observed the following: that the published and widely circulated video contained a private conversation between the ex-convict and a yet to be identified individual who, in an attempt to obtain monetary benefit, alleged the compromises and the compromise of the officers of the commission, correctional service, a private legal condition of Femi Falana SAN, and a private and a fast the bad guy. That in an attempt to induce and convince the yet to be identified individual into parting with his money, the ex-convict alleged that the sum of 15 million was demanded by the officers of the commission to drop the count of money laundering count in count 5 and 6 of the charge sheet, and that he could not transfer the said sum because of the investigation, thereby inferring that the said account was frozen. That at the time he was demanding for this money and claimed his accounts were frozen or under investigation, the commission never, at no time in the course of investigation, placed the account of the ex-convicts under personal debit.
So he has to say that they never at any time blocked Bobrisky from spending or making use of his account. That's what they are saying here.
Was never frozen throughout the period of investigation. Whereas the ex-convict mentioned the names of his friends who raised various sums of money and credited same to the account of his brother. The names of the officers of the commission that allegedly collected the bribe were not disclosed by the ex-convicts. Also, the mode, the place, date, and time of the delivery of the alleged bribe, all to an account where it was paid, was not rising from their own observation. The commission wishes to state categorically as follows: in view of the prevalent nature of the currency, mutilation and abuse of the naira, which has been expressly criminalized by Section 21 of the Act 2027, the commission in a bid to curb the said offences and in the discharge of its statutory duty, set up a special task force via a memo by the executive chairman to all its directors. Now, attached here is also a copy of the said memo marked as enclosure 2. As a result of the setting up of this special task force and the vigorous sensitization, investigation and prosecution, a number of convictions were secured, which has significantly stemmed this dangerous type of abuse of the naira. I mean, which all Nigerians have witnessed today. It was in the course of carrying out its mandate that the special task force of the Commission Lagos Directorate received intelligence which revealed that four different videos of gross abuse of naira notes perpetrated by the ex-convicts, which warranted his investigation and prosecution. That on the 3rd of April 2024, the ex-convicts, while under...
I'm rounding up soon, guys, in another 5-10 minutes. I just want us to finish listening to this video, about 5 minutes more of this video, okay?
Investigation, in his extrajudicial statement, confessed clearly inter alia, Bob Express is not registered as school special control unit against money laundering. I'm not aware. Hence the inclusion of count 5 and 6. Due to his own...
Did EFCC just say that there was never a charge for money laundering? Because according to this guy, said that the department for money laundering were never aware of that charge. Or am I hearing something else?
That God express is not registered. So the prosecutors had to now include all of this and then did a further check on that. Now, in the body of the charge, this was included when the defendant, now ex-convict, was alleged to have failed to submit to school a declaration of his activity, which is contrary to section 6.1 of the Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, and punishable under section 19 of the same act, in addition to the substantive offense of tampering with naira notes as contained in count 4 for count 1 to 4. However, on the 5th of April 2024, notwithstanding all the revocable confession of the ex-convict, admitting the essential ingredients of in counts 5 and 6 of the charge, and having indicated willingness to plead guilty to counts 1 and 4 of the charge, the prosecution, in total fidelity and candor to his oath and strict adherence to professional practice of not disclosing documents to their defense, having received a report of the investigation and activities from school which show that Bob Express is not investigated, non-financial business and profession, decided to drop counts 5 and 6 of the charge in the interest of justice and fair hearing, without any inducement or prompting of any sort from the defense, and in line with the memorandum of the with the mandates.
Guys, I don't want to listen to this anymore. So the EFCC are claiming that they did not, collect any money from him. They are claiming that they never suspended Bobrisky's account number, and that there was a reason as to why there was no money laundering charge or why it was dropped. Anyway, it's a long story, okay? It's really too late now. It's been an hour and a half, or almost an hour and a half already. Moving forward, guys, like I said, in my own opinion, I feel like we've not really gotten into the middle. I believe that we've not been told the truth about what's happening so far between Bobrisky, EFCC, and the correctional facilities and the interior minister. So now they've made it known to us now that the agenda of the interior minister is not clean. Okay, so my opinion, the interior minister should be investigated alongside Verydarkblackman. What is their relationship? Why? Obviously, he said he's known interior minister for a very long time. So why did Verydarkblackman and Interior Minister come out to say that those people have been suspended, and there was a letter, a press release from the office of the Interior Minister to say so? Meanwhile, Oga Olopa said he was not suspended. That's to decide. Two, EFCC needs to be thoroughly investigated. And who will investigate EFCC? It should not be EFCC. A private party or a private body should be raised up to investigate EFCC. And also, we've already heard there clearly that Bobrisky was never in prison. So who is the godfather? The godfather needs to be publicly named. Okay, who is the godfather? So with that being said, as for Verydarkblackman, the father not gave you 24 hours to apologize. You refused, and that apology that you made at that panel, to me, that's a shitty apology. You should have made it within the 24 hours you were requested, so that way that's their name out of it, but you refuse. Anyway, we'll see what the father-in-laws are going to do in regards to all that's happened so far. You've not only just said you've not defamed them, you've come out to publicly insulted the father-in-law's daughter. She's also a lawyer. You've insulted her, telling her that who is she? If it's not for her father, who will know her? This, that. I know you've said a lot of things against her. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to finish now. Thanks so much to those of you who have joined this live stream. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for those of you who are still watching. And I'm going to go back to bed. I'm going to go to bed now. Look at what their final decision is, and whatever their final decision is, I'll probably be back here with a live stream, or maybe just a short video. Maybe we'll do that live stream over the course of the week. And with that, if you've watched my channel till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section as regards to all that has been discussed in this video. Subscribe if you've not yet done so. Turn on the post notification, just press the bell so that anytime I upload anything or I post anything, you'll be notified of it. Share this video, and I hope to catch up with you in my next live stream, which is tomorrow. There should be one about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much, and I shall see you all later. All right, bye.